Across the South Coast, live from Solent University, you're listening to Solent Sports News.
Good morning, it's 11 o'clock. I'm Ethan Moss-Wheels with your Solent Sports News headlines. Williams' F1 team has announced they will only race one driver in this weekend's Melbourne Grand Prix. Logan Sargent has been forced to give up his car to teammate Alex Albon after the Thai driver crashed his own car in the first free practice session. Williams team principal James Vowles was furious at having to lose a driver before the race has even started, as the team from Grove search for their first points of the season. Lewis Hamilton has had mixed fortunes in the first two practice sessions of the Australian Grand Prix. Despite struggling himself in the Mercedes car and finishing 18th, he saw his future team Ferrari top the timing charts. F1 pundit Karen Chandhok believes that the current success of the team in red and the struggles of the Silver Arrows proves Hamilton made the right choice.
Will certainly take more than a passing interest in where Ferrari end up on every day of this year. And the small amount of evidence we've had of the first 2 and a bit race weekends, you'd have to say it's been quite a good move for him. He looked very downbeat. He looked really pretty despondent.
Wales will find themselves playing Poland in the final qualifying round for the European Championships after dispatching Finland 4-1 in Cardiff. Dragons manager Rob Page believes the final being played in Cardiff could tip the odds in their favour.
We don't care who's outside in the most respectful possible way. We don't care what team's outside. At home, the supporters play a massive part, so we don't care who comes to see us. We'll go toe-to-toe and have a go.
England suppliers Nike have refused to change their controversial New England shirt. The American company added a colour change to the St George's Cross on the back of the collar, prompting mass criticism from the English public. Despite prominent figures such as Sir Keir Starmer and Chris Sutton having called for the kit to be amended or redesigned, Nike have remained steadfastly behind their design. Scotland face the Netherlands tonight as they warm up for their 2024 Euro campaign. The Scots travel to Amsterdam to see whether their impressive qualifying form has stayed with them against their higher-ranked opponents. Scotland manager Steve Clarke will be looking to test new players and new tactics to see who may be on the plane to Germany come the summer.
This group of players are always competitive when they come away. They want to do well. I've always spoken highly of them. They want to do well every time they come away to represent their country. So that's what we're doing. Obviously, there's a little bit extra edge because we're approaching a major tournament and they all want to be involved in it.
International football is taking place this week, but there is still football going on throughout the EFL and lower divisions. Here's Kai McKenzie talking about Non-League Football Day going on tomorrow.
Non-League Day is set to take place tomorrow, with some great fixtures for fans to enjoy, such as Poole playing Sholing and easily taking on Hartlepool. However, exactly what is Non-League Day? Non-League Day falls on a Saturday where there is no Premier League teams in action, often in an international break. It's a day where fans of larger teams from higher up the divisions are encouraged to come along for an enjoyable day of football, with the aim of boosting income for clubs whilst hopefully growing the fan base.
Luke Humphries was the champion in Dublin last night as he won Light 8 of the Darts Premier League, defeating Michael Smith in the final. Humphries managed an outstanding double bullseye finish against Peter Wright in the quarters. Cool Hand Luke now finds himself 7 points clear at the top of the table. That's all from us for now. I'll be back in an hour. Thank you very much for listening.
Across the South Coast, live from Solent University, you're listening to Solent Sports News.